Anyway, here we are. I'm finna show you and let you listen. Are you ready? Hello? What's good? What is this? Huh? What you talking about? Uh-uh. I'll go check it out then. Okay. I'll talk to you later then. Shit. You would not believe this shit. My baby mama fucking posted some shit on Facebook and she's got like a fucking hell of comments and I'm like, what the fuck? Yo, it's public. Type her name in. Go check this shit out. I've been waiting and waiting for some certified mail. And I ain't received no certified mail from this lady in regarding child visitation, court date, anything like that. You dig what I'm talking about? So you call me pathetic, huh? That's my name, huh? Hi, love. Little bug.
Huh?
What you think about these baby mamas though that I got?
Put your foot down.
They wrong?
Yeah. I
What?
told you about this shit.
What have I tried doing though?
You tried doing everything right.
Wasn't I there? I was there for him. Wasn't I trying to do everything? Like it took me off track. It took me off what I want to do. But I want to be a father. So that's what put me in that situation, being a dad. You know what I'm saying? So it took me away from being who I want to be. And now I got to deal with this shit? Why they treat me so bad? If you could say anything to them bitches, what would you say?
Bitches, y'all wrong. You're wrong with this shit.
They feel like they feel like they're right. They feel like I'm mentally fucked up. They making me mentally fucked up.
Yeah, they are. And it's not right. I don't think so. I'm starting to dislike them for that.
You starting to what?
Dislike them?
At first you had love for them, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, me too. I did. That's why they got kids now, by me. Cause I had love for them at first. But now they bitches. Fuck them. Fuck them. If you could say one thing to Shell about not allowing me to see my son, what would you say to her?
My son needs his father.
Her son is his father?
what would you say to May for my daughter?
That a daughter needs her father, and that your relationship, like, she needs to let that be between you two. She has to let it be what it is. She has to trust her daughter to have a relationship with you.
I don't think she's been allowing that. Like,
Yeah.
I had it before, but we got disconnected.
Yeah,
from
and she doesn't need to protect her from you. You don't mean her any harm.
I don't. Who said what?
Yeah.
That's what's making me depressed by not having my daughter. That's what's making me mentally fucked up by not having my daughter.
And, like, say, as a mother, like, that's something I want to give my children. Like, fuck, tonight.
Was I wrong? No, have I tried? Have I tried to be a dad?
I mean, you've tried. As long as I've known you, even from back when we first met, that was like your number one goal, to get to a spot where you could have chemo with you.
My number one fucking goal.
My daughter, my daughter, my daughter.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, I thought about that shit. Like, that's allowing me not having her is allowing me to go back outside, allowing me to travel around. I don't want to be there. I don't want to be over there. I showed you what that shit does. I told you what that, like, you know what I'm saying, being as far as, like, being able to do other things, not be a dad. So what would that allow me to do at the bar, on the weekends, at the club, on the weekend, any fucking thing that doesn't have anything I should be doing, right?
Not like what a father should be doing.
That's putting me out there.
Yeah.
Man, I don't want to be out there like that, though. And that's why I also shed tears, because it's making me feel that way.
Just fuck it all.
You know what I'm saying?
I also said to you,
Not put money away, spend the money, fucking fuck it.
I think I said to you once before, like, that's a decision you have to make for yourself, that you always can look in the mirror and say, I am the father my daughter deserves. Always be that man. You have to make a choice to be that man. What man does my daughter deserve for a father? And be that man.
Mm-hmm.
Because what if that opportunity comes?
Remember I told you I thought it
and
was?
You fuck it off because you're so fucked up.
I know. But I was preparing myself not to be that way. That's what I'm saying.
You
like,
have to.
And I told you I'm preparing myself.
Man.
I'm telling you I was preparing myself. They want me to fall weak, huh? Yeah. They want me to be in that cage.
Yes. It should be like, anytime she could show up at your door and you're ready.
That's what I'm saying. Like, that's why I'm always home.
Yeah.
Where am I at?
Whatever.
Fuck, if I ain't at work, then where? If I ain't at work, where am I at?
At a taco stand or at home.
You know it. I'm getting my tacos. There's tacos on my mind.
Either at the 7-Eleven, taco stand, work, or home.
For real. What's up, Woody? Another discussion, huh? Everything really is based on true events. And see, I'm not the only one that's going through some shit like this, you did. And today's discussion is for those who tag along and not knowing the real info between the two. So that makes it three. There's three sides of the story, because there's another individual involved, and that's my kids. You see who I am. And these women met who I am. And see, I'm created just as a performer. I just perform on stage, in the booth, around fans. But see, these women, the first one I met coming into the studio. Yeah, I was going into the studio. I was like, yo, what's happening? What's your name? Right? The other one, my son's mother, she pulling up in the passenger seat with my partner. They coming to see me perform. Oh, really? So I peep. She cool. Both of them spreaded their legs. Swigging on grape Kool-Aid, juggling my nuts. And they cum bucket, right? So my seeds laid there was no problem until they found out they was pregnant. My daughter's mother didn't know who the daddy was, so I had to get a paternity test. And I'm the father of my first daughter, 13 years old. I went through some shit with that, but still wanted to remain cool because we have a kid now. And so we have to communicate. When you're cool, you can communicate. If you're not cool, you can't communicate, right? So, I want to be cool. I understand that we can't be lovers and shit like that. We could be cool because we got a child. We got to work this out. Be parents. 7 years old. Me and my daughter was tight. Every weekend, close, you know what I'm saying? She loved me more. She loved me mostest, you feel me? Every morning, calls, I hear her voice. I got to see her. You feel me? After 7 years old, something went down. That was my release. 2016, 2017. It was all bad. The one who brought me into life kind of fucked up my life. Who I thought was my friend, he's not my friend. Who I thought was my dad, he's not my dad. I don't know if he juggled his nuts with grape Kool-Aid before producing me. I think he was on some other shit. But see, when I got to see who he was, I did not want to be like him. So the man that says I am chasing a ghost from what I thought, or maybe still a child out there of mine, with the same name under the real name, my name. Things seem to change after the fact that my dad decided to flirt with my wife, which was my son's mother. Yeah, he was flirting with my wife, asking for pictures, saying good words. Got into it. He got her. She did good. I've seen it. You know, everything else, you know, was already going bad. Like, I was getting hits, man. My daughter was still in the picture then, but once I found out my father did what he did, I didn't want to live no more. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I had no one to talk to, no one to be guided by, no one to trust, no one to love. See, if you're watching this, sis, you will always have something to say, but you don't know how or what I gone through. So, after I'm incarcerated, you know, she files for divorce. My wife files for divorce. I'm trying to see my kids, you feel me, while I'm incarcerated. Got to see my daughter one time, and that's because my sis came up here and grabbed my daughter, took her back to California, you feel me? And so with that note, I didn't get to see my son one time in jail. Then once I got released from jail, after not getting anything from them, I still assisted with helping them move from, what was that place in 7200? Wingo, those apartments behind Wingo. I helped them move to 6300 South or whatever. Did I? Did fuck with it. Yeah, I did a little something. No, I don't know. I helped them a while though. You know what I'm saying? I get lost with helping people out, but yeah. Um, now, uh, I've assisted with a lot of things that affects me because me being trying to cool with her, the my daughter's mom, and then me getting stabbed in the back, it felt different. You know what I mean? It felt real different. She said some words to me and she did some things for me to act like how I act. And since then, after 7 years old, my daughter and I have not been connected at all. My son's mother disconnected us while I was incarcerated. So I went to the courthouse to reconnect with my son. And that was going on for a while. Then something else popped up between us. My son told me, Dad, I don't want to see you ever again. He said, Dad, I don't ever want to see you again. I said, ever? Never? I called California Kaiser. I'm coming in. What is your name? I said, I'm coming in. After giving them my name. I would have took off if they would have accepted me. I needed some details on something. And so they called my mother, and then she calls. I told her what happened. I'm ready. Um, I asked her, will you allow me to just go now? So now I gotta figure out what my purpose is in life. With kids. I didn't juggle my nuts drinking on a grape Kool-Aid before my kids. I was doing some liquor, beer, and shit like that, you know? And maybe this is why my kids are separated from me too. That's why I say, maybe we should juggle our nuts and drink grape Kool-Aid and tell our kids that we love them and don't separate from us. Because the separation is not cool at all. It changed my life to understand that I have a title now. A new title, actually. And that's dad. The word dad means something to a man. I think it would for a mother, mom. And you gotta accept that title. And you gotta do a lot of things with that title. You know what I'm saying? You have a responsibility now. And if you're not in that child's life, they don't know who you are. They don't even know your name. They just know mom. And if you're not in their life and they wanted to know what was your name, then they may know your name. Because it's on your birth certificate, their birth certificate. It's going to tell them if they want to know. I don't think it's right to hide anything from a child. I don't think it's right to show something in a separated home and then that's being shown when the non-custodial parent has visitation. You see the child's behavior and you want to correct that, but you only have a visitation. You don't have 5 days. You don't. You don't have 5 days with them. You have a visitation, which is maybe 2 days. In between the midweek, you get that. Listen though. I feel disconnected between both of them right now And there's some shit that's been said on Facebook. So I thought I'd bring it to the higher plateau and see, and let y'all motherfuckers know fathers have rights. You women become bitches. And you ain't right. You heard? You ain't right. You ain't right. You cannot, if you gonna blast me, don't say my name, don't put my that title on there like that. Because you wrong. I worked so hard to have that title, but you took that title, both y'all took that title away from me by putting some shit from what he say and she say isn't what I did or said. Now, some of the things I have done is because that's my life. My movie is different from your movie. My music is different from your music that you listen to. These kids, you are taking their appearance of me away because of the time that you have with them. Do you know that? The more time you with somebody, the more you look alike. I seen that. I didn't like that. I didn't like that. And that's what you're doing too. Taxes every year. When I send gifts through the post office, my phone don't ring. My phone no alert as far as thank you, Dad. Thank you, Dad. No, I've sent messages to my daughter because I'm not able to talk to her. I sent her questions. Barely any answers. Barely any answers. But they want to know why am I asking so many weird questions? Why I'm trying to learn who you are. Who are you? What are you doing in life? Bring me into who you are. Do you know who I am? Do you know what I'm going through? Do you know how I feel? Do you know why I'm feeling like this? Now, I wouldn't be feeling like this if you was not in my life. Because if you wasn't in my life, I would have been drinking grape Kool-Aid, juggling my nuts, all up in the club with my feet up, one feet up, and my back against the wall, looking for somewhere I could take care, bang, bang it out, and put a seed up in that. I could have been doing that. Could have been back over here, there, a different state, different country. Wow. That's a long time ago. I could have been somewhere, anywhere. China, Tokyo. I could be anywhere. I could have did what the fuck I wanted to do. But I took the title of being a dad. So I figured I'd stay away from outside. I stay here. I stay right here. My casa. Mi casa. Mi casa, su casa. You heard? Nada. Nada. No weekends. And then when I did have some weekends, I haven't gotten a weekend. See, I'm a workaholic, smokeaholic, alcoholic. So I call let them know, hey, I got these days off. Can I see my kids? First, it was like this between me and my daughter's mom. Hey, I had to contact the mother to see my daughter, right? Then once my daughter was old enough to get a damn phone, me and her start communicating. Well, me and my daughter's sisters don't get along, didn't get along, never got along. I don't think we will ever get along. And I think it's some bullshit, fake love. Hi, fuck you, and fuck you. She says her door is always open. Do you know how that feels to be up in that house? To have time with my daughter? Like my daughter says she has separation anxiety. So I can't, so she's like, I get an hour with her, maybe 30 minutes, 45 minutes. I don't feel right with them. I don't feel right being up in there at all. And it's fucking with me. My son, just now, like I ain't seen him in 3 weeks. I was supposed to get them the 1 week. I got sick. So I'm supposed to have the next week. She said, sure. She reneged. Sent them off to her father's house. So then I'm like, yo, what's up this weekend? All right, bet. Send them over Friday, which is when I'm supposed to get them, right? Send them over Friday. All right, bet. I'll see you at 3. Woo. You know what? I get a message while I'm at work, nigga. At work? The wrong fucking time to discuss some shit? Like, it's Mother's Day weekend, and I want him back tomorrow. So Friday and Saturday, bring him back Saturday? No. How about you see him Sunday, which is Mother's Day? No, I don't think so. Then I get a message from my son talking about don't talk back to my mom. Whoa, look at this little nigga over here grabbing his nuts like that. I bet. Listen here. We playing ball game, huh? Hardball now. Again. I will see you pretty soon because you said you was already working on a lawyer. I ain't seen shit. So when you said you was gonna get a lawyer, I started getting on my shit. But you know what? Once I got into them the information that they want from me, like, hold up. I'm gonna let you make the first move. And my partners and I just realized you have not made your move yet. But you post some shit on Facebook that fucked up. So all y'all motherfuckers that tagging along, hold up. Oh, suckers. Spray my ass with some sucker repellent, bro. For y'all bitches. Y'all tag along as much as you want. You're gonna get lost. Cause my daughter, she say she not hurt. She just confused. I said I would be confused too. But
I don't know
anyway.
what man would be stupid enough to go in a woman's house. I don't know what man would be stupid lying to go in a woman's house that has been disrespectful. Not allowing lying me to see my fucking kid using my place. Not allowing fuck your house me to see my fucking kid at my place. No, fuck your house. Fuck your couch.
Who said what? I don't own. I pay my dues. You have no clue what you hiding for. Tag along, yeah, you get lost. I create the compilation. The bruh play ice. Stayed on my toes through 4 years.
One thing is another. You listen in to the tales from the gutter. Eyes low for